2, 1. This pile of rock may not look like much, but it will soon be affordable housing for the Russell neighborhood for people in the Louisville community. 3, 2, 1. The developers hope that the building will be open by the end of next year. With photojournalist Emily Evans, Kylie Pollett, WDRB News. Local experts say that this is the reason why some people are holding out in rural areas. Getting from place to place, hands and feet free. We'll tell you why you might be seeing more of these vehicles on the road due to a new Kentucky state law. Kentucky will be the 25th state to allow autonomous vehicles on the road. With photojournalist David White, Kylie Pollett, WDRB News. Darnell Super Chef Ferguson is ready to close this chapter in his life. He'll appear in court next month. This hotel right next to me isn't the only new hotel that's coming to downtown Louisville. The same developers are building one right across the street that's going to be even bigger.
Well, I think it's fabulous.
Karen Lovelet has lived in Louisville since 1971. When her family comes to visit, she always takes them downtown.
The waterfront's, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. We've got so many pretty places.
The developing company, Zio, plans to continue to bring in tourists. This picture shows their $175 million project, a hotel called 140 West. It'll have 300 rooms and will include a restaurant, ballroom, and a rooftop pool. With 27 stories, it will change the Louisville skyline.
It's going to be a game changer for the way downtown looks and feels, and we're really excited.
The same developer is currently building another hotel right across the street.
I think the way the architecture here is kind of fitting in with the Nulu, kind of the Italianate look.
It's called Canopy and will be 6 stories with 168 rooms. Canopy is a $60 million project.
The confidence that this shows of a developer to have something going up right across the street and saying, we need more, so he knows that there's this demand, and I think we all understand that this demand means that more people will be in downtown.
Flyshaker also says this could bring Louisville the opportunity to host larger conventions. The 140 West project will be on 2nd and Market Street, taking over the EMW Surgical Women's Center.
We don't need to think small. We need to think bigger than we do.
The groundbreaking is supposed to be set for 2026, and it will open in 2028. With photojournalist Emily Evans, Kylie Pollett, WDRB News. This house looks pretty bad, but luckily the family inside got out safe, thanks to a DoorDash driver. What started as a normal night for Marilyn McGarvey.
But I went to bed at 12:30. And I normally take a sleeping pill, took my sleeping pill.
Turned to uneasiness.
For some reason at 1:45, I woke up thinking, oh man, what am I awake for?
She heard banging on her door. She was the only one awake and didn't hesitate to answer it.
I didn't even wait to look and see who it was. I mean, as crazy as it is, I just threw the door open and the young man's hollering, your house is on fire. So I yelled to my husband and son, the house is on fire, the house is on fire.
That man was Corey Yonder, a DoorDash driver.
Go ring their doorbell. Go ring their doorbell. Oh my God, hurry, Corey!
Yonder was dropping off a delivery when he saw the flames over the McCarvey's garage and ran up to the front door.
And I'm beating on the door and stuff. I'm like, please answer, please answer.
McGarvey managed to get her son, her husband, and her husband's deaf emotional support dog out of the house unharmed.
If that young man hadn't been door dashing and coming by, I wouldn't be standing here.
And the McGarveys got a chance to meet Yonder.
Thank you. Just thank you
Yeah,
for saving us.
I
greatly
just
appreciate it.
I just feel I'm doing my due diligence as a fellow human being.
It's been a long time, but I salute you.
And I thank you for your service.
When asked if Yonder felt like a hero after the rescue, he said no.
I mean, I don't, honestly, I see the firefighters and stuff as the real heroes because, it was a quick response time and everything, and they're the ones that actually put it out.
Despite the burnt wood on the garage and the smoke and water damage inside the house, the McGarveys remain positive and hope to rise from the ashes.
You got to have that faith that, that the sun will come out tomorrow, and thank God it did for us. Everything happens for a reason.
Jeffersonville Fire Department says the fire is still under investigation. With Frank Stamper, Kylie Pollett, WDRB News.
I don't know what made me throw open that door, but
electric. The experience was electric.
Locals and tourists were on the ropes at the KFC Yum Center.
The crowd was really into it. There were a lot of chanting, and it was a really good time.
Louisville welcomed WWE SmackDown on Friday and UFC's Fight Night on Saturday, which broke records. UFC's Fight Night was the highest grossing single-day sporting event at the KFC Yum Center. It also broke records for UFC as the highest grossing fight in UFC history. There were over 19,000 people in attendance.
It was a huge day for the city of Louisville, a huge day for us at the KFCM Center, and something that we're very proud of.
Businesses downtown also experienced the fight's crowd. With the fight starting at 5 p.m., Bueno's Pizza had a busy lunch hour.
2 o'clock in the afternoon, we were full bore and extremely busy.
Some of the hungry customers from the busy weekend were a part of the main event.
We had several of the fighters come down here and eat the days leading up to Saturday night.
With other headlining events coming to the KFC Yum Center, tourists are finding out what Louisville has to offer. This mother-daughter duo from Georgia are in town for the upcoming Lionel Richie with Earth, Wind & Fire concert on Wednesday. Until then, they're exploring downtown.
This morning walked on the waterfront, and now we're going to another tasting.
Locals are hoping more UFC events will return to the Bluegrass and bring people to the city. When asked if he would go again, Forel said,
Oh, I 100% would go. Yeah, it was a great time.
With a fighting chance, photojournalist David White, Kylie Pollett, WDRB News.